I love the movie. I think the movie is better than every other Insidious movie. I know that for a fact because don't nobody give a fuck about Elise. Like, if we being real, don't nobody give a fuck about Elise and a goddamn demon that got a key on his finger and he can unlock your throat, nigga. Niggas been out here unlocking throats for millennium. You know what I'm saying? That ain't nothing new. You can unlock the throat with $40 in your pocket. What you talking about? We don't need a ghost to do that shit.
Niggas hit you with that anesthesia, put you to sleep, bruh. You know it's the killer nigga woods where we creep, bruh. You know that my ninja they good, push like a Jeep, bruh. Catching niggas for days, no rest, math the reaper. Muscle memory in my cells, clap like a sleeper. Swim through money, I need a cell, these rivers deeper. My niggas got bars, no better when shit go heater. Hammers banging, we bleed, your bodies everywhere, FEMA.
Alright, listen. I just watched Insidious, The Red Door. Now, I know I'm late. I'm sorry. But the problem I got with this shit is the same problem I had with Sweet Home, which is where's the stuff that brought me to this motherfucker in the first place? Where is it, nigga? Where is it, nigga? Where is that? This shit getting me mad, son. If I could be honest with you, that movie was Pimp Daddy, son. I ain't never had a nigga trick me into watching a family drama before. I got straight up tricked into watching a family drama, and I liked it. You know what I'm saying? It was cool, but at the same time, lips dropped real early. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, I was like, yo, where's the ghosts at, nigga? This is what I was like, where's the ghosts and the goblins and the demons and everything? And they was just not satisfying my need for ghosts and goblins and everything, like, and zombies. The shit got me mad. Like, most of the movie, you just watching Dalton get cool with a cool ass black chick, and I'm like, yeah, nigga, this is a cool ass black chick, but she not one of the Daltons. I done forgot these niggas. She not one of the Lamberts, nigga. I want to see the Lamberts. Come on. Already been established that Elise can help niggas from beyond the grave, from heaven and shit. This bitch gonna pop up at the end of the movie when nobody need her help so she can say hi. Bitch, I don't need to say hi to you. I don't need to be reintroduced. Bitch, I need some help. We got demons and ghosts and goblins and zombies after us. Metaphorically. If I could be honest with you, for real, that shit is a good ass movie, man. It's just not a good Insidious movie, you know? Which is kind of weird to say just from the fact that, like, me and my wife, because we watched Insidious 1 and 2 right before we watched The Red Door. Like, we skipped over all that other shit so we could get back to Dalton and shit. Because, you know, I'm the one who really liked Insidious, but I got my wife into it a little bit. She wasn't trying to watch it. I finally got her to sit down and watch it again. And, you know, I really like the Lamberts. I don't really give a fuck about Elise's story. That's the crazy part. You know, when it comes down to the rest of the movie, or what's going on, like, when we look at the movies and shit, we looking like, basically, what we looking like is the first two movies, nothing really happened. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you try to plot out what was happening in the movies, it's really, like, not much going on. Like, the motherfucking ghost shit start immediately in the first movie, right? And then after they start that ghost shit, it's kind of non-stop from that point on. You got the father not really being home, the mother experiencing all the ghost shit on her own individually. The kids aren't really factored into these situations. Unless the kids are physically being scared by something, then they're not really, like, being factored into these situations. You know what I'm saying? So it's mostly just about the parents, you know? But there's not, like, a lot of events going on, man. That's just what I'm talking about. It's not, like, a lot of events. So you get into The Red Door, and there's a lot of shit going on, but none of it is scary shit. It's just all, like, regular family life shit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so, like, in the new movie, there's, you know, like I said, there's a lot of story shit going on, but as far as the scares are not there, and that's the weird part. Like, I wish they could have found a balance between understanding that those old movies were kind of just, like, little scenes. Like, you could look at Insidious and say that shit is a better produced Paranormal Activity. You know what I'm saying? It's the same damn thing. Walking around, shit popping out at you, creepy sounds all over the place. You know what I'm saying? It's not like anything particularly scary is happening. And sometimes when scary shit start happening, it start to look a little goofy. You know what I'm saying? I just wish they could have found that balance between keeping it serious and actually having a story for the family, and also making sure that there's an adequate amount of scares within the movie, because that shit was scareless, nigga. I don't even know if that's a real word. Aside from that, I guess the only question I had was about that little boy, bro. Not Dalton, the other nigga. What's this little boy name? William? Dale? Derek? I ran out of male names. Fairly fucking quickly. That's sad as hell, because I'm a dude. I should know more male names than this. I gotta get out the house. Goddamn. But anyway, They didn't pay no attention to that kid in the first movie. Like, and I was super fucking interested. Like, because after I got out of the movies, like, first day when I went into that bitch, my mother had to go get some popcorn. We went to the movies. It was like Black Phantoms running around. It was like little 17-year-old niggas running around, but they looked like Phantoms to me, and I was scared out my ass. I'm like, who is all these niggas running around? Because it was niggas running around on screen, and it was dark shadows running around in the movie theater, nigga. And I was like, hold on, I can't trust. Is these real black people, or is these demons and ghosts and goblins and zombies, nigga? That's what I was saying. But I don't fucking know. I don't know what the hell going on. But all I know is once I actually got to go home and, like, watch that bitch on DVD, you know what I'm saying? Not the same day, of course, because it's not the future. You know how you watch a movie come out, and 2 minutes later, they be like, now on DVD. It's like, damn, nigga, did you even wait? You ain't even wait for the bitch to get seen yet. How you got it on DVD yet? That bitch came out 2 days ago. But anyway, nigga, you know what I'm trying to talk about, son. You know what I'm saying? Like, while I'm actually watching the movie, once I get a chance to, like, really watch the movie, I'm noticing, like, this bitch ain't even scared like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm noticing this bitch ain't even scared. Because these niggas ain't doing the hot opportunities for stuff. They not doing it. They leaving you with the feeling, but they not executing the shit, right? Like in the first movie, this is why I'm bitching. I'm bitching because I want to talk about the brother because they ain't give the brother enough screen time. And also the story don't make no goddamn sense. So the brother, right? The brother in the first movie. The mother goes and checks on him. She tries to kiss him goodnight. And he says to his mother, I would like to move to a different room because Dalton keeps moving at night. And I don't like it when he do that shit. Don't you know that they never followed up on that? They never followed up on it. So I'm waiting, like, they did the scene right after he said that where he like, oh, I'm looking at my brother. Oh, I'm going to close the door real slowly. Oh, something going to move. But nothing ever moved, son. It's like, I hate that shit because what's really happening in that moment is nothing, nigga. Like, on the real, nothing is happening in that moment. And it's not like there's being some sort of build-up to where you going from, oh, is the little nigga possessed? You know what I'm saying? Now, you might have to forgive me because at this point, I can't really remember what I thought about the movie. And I can't get into a mindset of a nigga who's watching it for the first time right now. So in all honesty, I don't know if that's how they were setting it up. But I know the events was happening way too quickly to where you wouldn't even be left with that feeling of if this shit is real, is it not real? You know what I'm saying? You just don't fucking know. But in a way, you do know. Here's another thing, right? With these niggas. When you think about it, and this is the problem I feel like, when a motherfucker try to get a little artsy, but they just not prepared for it or they don't know how to execute. Not saying that I do, but I'm just saying I can notice the flaws in it, right? When you're doing a story like this, it seems like what you want to do is to make the audience confused, right? And this is what I noticed in the second movie, too. You want the audience to be confused, but you don't want to leave out so much information that it seems cheap, right? So with the first movie, I think the dynamic between the husband and the wife, I think we were supposed to be feeling that shit. You know what I'm saying? I think it was supposed to feel like, hey, from the man's perspective, I don't know if this shit is real and it seems ridiculous and I've never seen anything, but I don't want to deal with you being crazy, right? From the woman's perspective, it's supposed to be, I'm here alone. I'm seeing this shit by myself because your ass won't bring your ass in the house, you know what I'm saying? And I can't deal with this shit no more, and I'm trying to figure this shit out. Like, you're supposed to feel the irritation and the aggravation from both parties. The problem is these couple feelings is given to you. Like, the only way I could see that you're supposed to feel it, it's only like in a 10-minute span of time, right? Because this nigga keeps going to work. She experiences 1 or 2 ghostly fucking things or demonic shits by herself, and then that's when he come home from the school and she like, well, deal with this, nigga. I'm just dealing with things in my own fucking way. You see the way he looked at her? He was like, I probably shouldn't have said that. I ain't even had no purpose saying that. He thought about it like, he threw in the curse word at the very last minute and he regretted it. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, yeah, she threw the sheet at him and she was like, well, deal with this then. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, that's the point where things start to get a little bit more serious. So we wasn't even really given the time frame to feel what the characters were supposed to be feeling. You know what I'm saying? And I feel that strongly, too, within the second movie. Because in the second movie, I'm watching it with my wife, and I realized this would have been a much better fucking story if we didn't already know that he was possessed. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit is crazy. There's no purpose. There was literally no purpose in telling us that he was possessed at the end of the movie. She took the picture, flick. She said, "Flick," with her old ass camera. At least she said, "Flick," and the ghost was like, "Nigga, did you just take a picture of me, bro? You know I don't like that. You already know who I am. You should have just been like, left it alone, nigga, so I could run this earth." But you know, I think Elise actually got more power in death, so fuck it. But anyway, you know, it's like they didn't have to show us that. It could have been left up to a mystery. And then it comes down to the wife. Like in the next movie, in the second movie, the wife could have started off with us not fucking knowing like what she saw. You know what I'm saying? Because the way they ended the first movie, it seemed like she picked the photo up and she put two and two together that Josh and Elise was the only people out there. Elise took a picture of a ghost. All of the ghosts was gone from the house already. The only other person in the house was Josh, so Josh has to be the ghost. Like, it looked like she had put that shit together by the end of the movie, but then you start the next movie and it's like she's kind of apprehensive. She don't know if it's real or not. But I don't know, man. I'm just saying, it ruined the fucking story. It ruined the story because it didn't give us those moments to be tense. Every time we look at it, we just trying to figure out what the fuck is going to happen. Like, is he going to kill his family? Are they going to find out that he's possessed and try to help him? Are they going to go into the further to get him? You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of possibilities, but none of the possibilities are unforeseeable. And I think we need some of that shit. We need a little bit of fucking guesswork. We need to say, is this nigga a demon? Or is he being affected by the shit that he just experienced in the last movie? That's interesting as hell. You know what I'm saying? Is his brain being affected, or is he actually a different person now? You get what I'm saying? And that's kind of what they hinted at in the Red Door. I said all that to just bring back the Red Door. You know what I'm saying? They kind of hinted at these things in the Red Door. And this is spoiler alert, right? Spoilers, nigga. Mental illness gets brought up with Josh, and we find out about his father. It happens too fucking quickly, but we find out about his father, right? A lot of family dynamics is spoken of, and the act of reality versus what a child can be left with after a traumatic situation, those things are explored. Like, it's really a lot of interesting concepts in that movie. I like that movie far better than I like the other movies. The only problem is I was never scared at any point, and that kind of like irritated me, man, because it's a horror movie. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Patrick Wilson. That nigga did a fan-fucking-tastic job. This nigga done got me to sit down and watch, like, I ain't gonna say like a Notebook, because Notebook is fly, and it's also like relationship. I'm talking about like family shit. This nigga done got me to sit down and watch a family drama against my will, bro. That shit is crazy. That story was so good. That black girl was so fantastic with the way she did the role. I thought she was gonna be annoying. Like, from the first couple lines that she delivered, I thought she was gonna be that real annoying character, but she actually ended up to be super likable. You know what I'm saying? This is the thing that I didn't like so much. Of course, I didn't like the fact that there was like one ghost in the whole movie. I didn't like the fact that things are being shown to me, but I'm so fucking confused. Like, there's a guy with a hammer. Turns out the guy with the hammer is the father, but the picture don't look nothing like the father. And for me, it's a confusing situation, right? Because now these thoughts are just gonna be all over the place. This shit has no structure right now, right? But I'm lost, because if you remember the end of the second movie, and I had just watched it, right? If you remember the end of the second movie, Dalton and the father gets their mind erased, but the other boy doesn't. You know what I'm saying? Now, maybe I'm wrong about that. That's fucking crazy. Maybe he did get his mind erased. But as far as I remember Dalton and... You know what? Let me look up the scene. Anyway, I'll keep talking. I remember Dalton and the father sitting getting their mind erased. Right? But I don't remember the boy there. So to me, everybody except for Dalton and the father should remember the events of the first and second movie. You know what I'm saying? Mind erased scene, Insidious 2. Let me see. Let me see. I gotta type in Insidious 2. Oh, god damn it. The last scene ain't even gonna be what I'm looking for, because goddamn Elise. Or whatever. I can't find it right now. But the point is that they got their minds erased. And I don't think that the son got his mind erased. But I don't know. And then, like, you know, they spending the whole movie where they mad at each other and the father is all foggy in his head, you know, and you feel fucked up because you go, damn, son, like the family is broken apart. They made it through some traumatic situations. You don't understand how the children don't know about what happened, you know. And you go, they erased his memory. But at the same time, you go, if this shit is actively affecting the family, then why the fuck not just, like, I'm truly confused. Niggas said, I mean, like, when you think about it, it's like, yo, you could deal with a broken family or ghosts and demons and goblins and zombies trying to steal your body in a dark place. And it's like, yeah, that's understandable. But at the same time, nigga, the family is breaking apart. And it's, you know, that's some sad ass shit, bro. Family breaking apart just because they are afraid to be honest with the memories or the things that they experienced. That shit is insane. Like I said, man, great fucking movie. The only problems I have with it is just, you know, put some more ghosts and goblins and zombies in that bitch, and ghouls, nigga, and demons. You know what I'm saying? And Bigfoots. Put some more Bigfoots in the movie. That was my number one problem. Ain't no Bigfoots in the movie, nigga. Where's the Bigfoots and the chupacabras, nigga? Give me some chupacabras, nigga. That's what I'm looking for. Some chupacabras from the Mexican cultures. You know what I'm saying? You see what I got on? Luchador, baby. Straight up motherfucking luchador. Mucha lucha. I don't remember the name of the show. Leave me alone. Anyway, that's basically all I got to say, son. I love the movie. I think the movie is better than every other Insidious movie. I know that for a fact because don't nobody give a fuck about Elise. Like, if we being real, don't nobody give a fuck about Elise and a goddamn demon that got a key on his finger and he can unlock your throat, nigga. Niggas been out here unlocking throats for millennium. You know what I'm saying? That ain't nothing new. You can unlock the throat with $40 in your pocket. What you talking about? We don't need a ghost to do that shit. Who else we got? We got old niggas. You know what I'm saying? Every ghost is just an old ass man. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker James Wan is so terrified of elderly men. What the hell going on? Fucking, I don't know, man. That's all I got to say. I really did like the movie though. Just like with you know what? It's crazy. I didn't put out this review because somewhere the audio got lost. Like a good chunk of the middle audio got lost. And then I was just like, I don't know what the fuck to do with this shit now. And I don't want to recreate it because I already recorded it twice. And I don't think I'm going to be able to have the same feeling. You know? But it's the same shit with Sweet Home. Like, with Sweet Home, spoiler alert, I'm watching that shit. And I'm like, yo, this would be a fantastic show that's not called Sweet Home. You know what I'm saying? Because Sweet Home is about monsters and the aspect of being apprehensive about your fellow man because at any moment, any one of them could turn into another monster that's damn near unkillable. You know what I'm saying? That's interesting, nigga, being locked up in a place with people who you have lived amongst for some years now, but because y'all all lived your own life and y'all wasn't forced to be together, you might not have ever communicated with these motherfuckers, and now you literally being forced to communicate with them. That is a ballin' ass premise, nigga. They get to the second season and don't follow that premise whatsoever. So, to me, Insidious Part 3, because fuck all them other movies, Insidious Part 3, The Red Door, and also Sweet Home Season 2 have something in common for me, which is I love both iterations of the projects, right? I love the old Insidious, where it was mostly like jump scares and it's like very fucking bare minimum story in it. And I love this new Insidious where there's a whole bunch of story, but it's not enough goddamn scares, right? But I don't love them in the same way. You know what I'm saying? And it's almost hard to connect them as being the same thing. Same thing with Sweet Home. I love the monsters and the tension and locked down in one space and trying to cooperate with each other. And I also love the mostly military movie or show about military niggas trying to keep order within the new world. But that's not the same show, nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's two different shows. That's my only issue. It's two different shows. Now, the problem with Insidious Chapter Real 3, The Red Door, is that I would not have watched that movie if I didn't already previously care about the characters. You know what I'm saying? In fact, if the movie was kicked to me, exactly was it, because you know how horror movie trailers go, right? The movie ain't never really kicked to you how the movie gonna be. But if the movie was kicked to me how it was gonna be, then I probably wouldn't have watched it, son. And that's the annoying part. Not trusting Hollywood at this point with anything. I don't trust Hollywood with a motherfucking thing. And that's the problem. Who knows how many movies? My cousin was over here talking about some gay ass movie. I don't know what the fuck he was talking about. But he was talking about a motherfucking. I feel like the movie was gay, but I don't even know, nigga. What's Done in the Dark? I don't know what it is. Some Tyler Perry shit, but basically he was talking about, and you know, this is explicit channel. He was talking about like a woman or a man eating somebody out on a menstrual cycle. I was trying to clean that shit up so bad. Nigga said, you know, this is an explicit channel, and proceeded to try his very hardest to clean that shit up. You know what I'm saying? Nigga gave a bitch fellatio on they menstruations. He gave a bitch cunnilingus. You know what I'm saying? He gave a bitch cunnilingus on her menstruations. But yeah, son. You know what I'm saying? He been telling me about a couple good movies. And his willingness to say, man, if I get disappointed, that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? I respect that. Because that used to be me. I used to just put on movies and watch them bitches. I got so jaded from 2016, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22 movies and the nature of Hollywood in them time periods as a whole that I completely gave up on movies. And it's to the point now where I don't even watch nothing. Even when I'm watching like YouTube, I'm mostly watching niggas talk about, like, not recently, but over the last couple years, I've just been like really into movie reviews. But most of the time, I'm just watching them bitches over and over. Because it's more entertaining to me to watch them niggas tell the same jokes over and over, and maybe I notice something new, than it is to go back to watching them same movies that I was watching over and over. Like, because I watch the same movies. You know what I'm saying? Because certain movies is just that fucking hot. Nigga, 21 Jump Street. You know what I'm saying? This is the end. Fun shit to just watch. Big Lebowski, shit to just throw on and like, yeah, that's that shit on. Yeah, it's on. Yeah, it's on. Drop a bomb, nigga. You already know. Man, I guess that's all I got to say. I don't want this bitch to reach 30 minutes. I'll be talking too much for no reason. This motherfucking Lord, man. Real nigga news. Black Moon Productions. Don't talk, just listen. I got a lot of shit going on. I don't know what this is going to be. I'm starting to think maybe I should separate some things, but I want that real nigga news shit to get hot. So I'm about to just make it about everything, nigga. I'm doing conspiracy theories and Rotten Apple Productions. I'm out, bitch.